Hello, I'm Njol, and I came to a realization. There is a strange Castlevania show where, Belmont is hunting down Dracula and vampires on Netflix. It's clearly written by ignorant and modern Americans that really don't know anything about culture, language, or, proper storytelling. Sure, there's a lot of colorful people in ancient France, or rather Renaissance France. Sure. Well, that aside, but that's not the problem, you see. The thing that really irritates me is the use of swear words, actually. Cuss words, foul language, the kind you go beep, which is always so annoying. For some reason, Americans are really, really, really fascinated by the F word, otherwise known as fuck. So fuck you, Americans. Why do you insist on using fuck in every sentence when somebody is angry, for fuck's sake? It has its place, and a good F-bomb can really do wonders. However, there is one little issue with it. It doesn't quite fit into the whole vampire setting in ancient France. For once, it's anachronistic more than so the outfits and some of the elements. It's also a very bad lingo when someone say, "I kill fucking vampires!" It just sounds so lame, to be honest. Very, very lame. The only time using that word is really, really appropriate is usually when you are an edgy teenager or Samuel Jackson on a snake with planes on it. Oh wait, snakes on a plane. And he's tired of those motherfucking snakes. But the thing is, I find actually it a bit poor writing and a bit unimaginative. Honestly, the more you use such swear words, generic ones, the less impressed I am by what I read. Be it on Twitter, or any other social media post, or in a TV show. But the thing that really annoys me is really even more censorship. However, my issue with the word, though, is that you're supposed to avoid repeating a word too many times in a row. Why? Because it gets boring and repetitive. You're supposed to have word diversity, because the more you spread words out and differentiate, then the more pleasant it is to read. Because repetition gets really, really annoying in many cases. So I started using like, and then he was like, and then this was like a good trip to the store. And he was like, "Whoa, look at these cool clothes, for fuck's sake. I'm like so excited. Whee!" Yeah, that just sounds amateurish and childish. Swearing was fun when you were young. When I was a teenager, until I had a dude in the neighborhood that sweared in every frigging sentence. He went like, "Fan i helvete, fan's fitte." This means more or less, devil in hell, Satan's cunt. Yeah, I don't know if it was a vocal tic or Tourette's or what it was, but yeah, I always just found it a bit annoying. Sure, you can have a good one, but sure. But you need to spice up the swearing. The foul word, the bad mouthing, the cussing, and it would be actually more appropriate if you're going with France and probably have merde, or going merde, frigging vampires. I kill merde, vampire, or something. I don't know, I don't speak French, but I picked up a lot of bad words from around the world. So, yeah. In writing, you're always being taught that you should not use two words of the same kind too close to each other. It's the same thing when you are writing a dialogue. And then she said it was going to be a long day. And then he said in return, "Yes, it is going to be a long day," he said. Then I said, "Oh well," sort of, Then he uttered, muttered, exclaimed, inquired, wondered. You get the drift. So yeah, language is really, really, really weird in that way. And it is a skill to master it in the first place. And yes, that's all I really have to say. I'm all signing out. Like, follow, and subscribe. And fuck Castlevania. It's so amateurishly written, for fuck's sake. Get better writers, you damn incompetent banana humping, narwhal skewered diarrhea dumps. Oh no, you son of a constipated female dog. Oh, and as a final note, the only one that really pulled it off in any meaningful way is the angry video game nerd. Bye.